time has come for the era of everyone. Snapdragon Pro Series presents the Brawl Stars Asia Pacific Open Qualifiers Week 3. Big developments this week as Rekap Esports faces up against Zeta Division 1 in the round of 16. Rekap held off 1 right up until the map begins to close in. Troy successfully dodges most of the damage hiding in the grass until pouncing in the last moment onto the weakened Moyagoku for the first point. In the next fight, Sitatampo overextended himself, leaving his team vulnerable, and Rekap proceeded to clean things up with ease. Round 1 goes to Rekap Esports. The second round saw Zeta Division 1 fight back well. Strategic placements of overgrowth and sandbags allowed 1 to control the battlefield, and Troy's magic hand backfires on himself, granting Kenji the final kill. However, Rekap soon regained the momentum by taking out Kenji early on, leaving the remaining members to fend for themselves against a competent Troy Yi, invading their side of the map, forcing them out of position. For the next point, Zheng Lin lands a brilliant full treatment that left Zeta Division 1 completely vulnerable, and the lineup crumbles under the pressure. Rekap claims the overall victory here and an upset over Zeta Division 1. The upsets did not end here though, as Sang faces off against Zeta Division 0 for the quarterfinals. Despite that, Zero still manages to pull off some impressive plays, such as this shutdown by Achapi onto Ikaros' surge, assisted by Tensai's tick landing headfirst after headfirst onto Ikaros every time he gets a little too close to the hot zone. Zeta Division 0 surprisingly loses this matchup, which allows Sang to proceed to the semifinals. These strings of upsets certainly stall the momentum for both Zeta Division teams, who likely will be looking to next week to make up for these losses. But this development has no doubt opened up some doors for other teams to make some serious gains for this week. Of those teams, Blood Diamond has certainly capitalized on its opportunity the most. For the quarterfinals matchup, they faced up against Rekap Esports. Blood Diamond was able to make a brilliant recovery after getting wiped, thanks to Ryu's quick thinking on the Gale. But the choice by Troy Yi to use the barley in this round, combined with Zheng Lin's spike having a strong presence on the right-hand side of the map, the total area effect damage and spread made it impossible for Blood Diamond to maintain possession over the ball. Thus, the match ended up going to overtime, which eventually led to a stalemate. Next map though was nowhere near as close. Seeing that this was going to be a hot zone match, Ryu took advantage of Stu's speed zone to make possession of the hot zones easy for Blood Diamond, and Mameshi had an unstoppable run, using the bow to exercise total dominion for this matchup, which unfortunately led to some frustration on Rekap Esports' part. With the majority of the map being swallowed whole by Blood Diamond using this strategy, Blood Diamond handily defeats Rekap Esports and proceeds to the semifinals. Their next opponent was to be Sang, and yet again Blood Diamond proved to be the stronger of the two, though the fight was a lot closer this time around. By swapping wheels for a parasol, Ryu had to dodge a few close calls, but eventually was also able to flex his shooting skills alongside Mameshi's own bell. The next map being knockout was quite the melee between the two teams, with Blood Diamond and Sang trading points against each other, before Blood Diamond ultimately prevails at the end, taking the route to the finals, where they unfortunately lost to Midnight Zephyr 2-1. Still, this performance gives them some of the biggest gains in this week's rankings, climbing up to 3rd overall, while both Zeta Division teams still sit pretty on the top 2, with 1 on top of 0. And that's all for now. Catch us again next week for more highlights of the Snapdragon Pro Series right here